More money isn't the goal of these union railway employees. They're fighting for paid medical leave and more time to spend with family. Failure to strike a deal likely means more than just delayed holiday gifts.
If you think about what travels on rail, it actually becomes a national security issue.
From ethanol and natural gas to building materials and even chemicals that purify your drinking water, travel by rail. It could all come to a screeching halt if a deal is not reached.
Sick pay is not something that's negotiated in the agreements, and it's something that we've been trying to negotiate for several years. So when our guys call in sick or are unable to make it to work, they can and have been disciplined for doing such.
Union Division President Tony Cardwell represents some 23,000 workers in one of the three major unions looking for a new deal. They rejected a proposal from Labor Secretary Marty Walsh that would increase worker pay 24% over the next 5 years, add one personal day, and caps on health care costs.
Sick leave amounts to a whopping 1 cent on every dollar is what our estimates show of their profits. So we're talking a small fraction of money to improve membership's lives that the carriers are just unwilling to put forward. And once again, these are some of the most profitable companies in the country. The carriers can do something very simple to resolve that issue, and that's give our members some paid sick time.
A September strike was averted after President Biden imposed a 60-day cooling-off period, pushing negotiations past the midterm elections.
The only reason why right now that we're not in a worse situation is that the recession going as it's going right now, our imports from China are down significantly, and the ports are less busy.
At this point, Congress could prevent a work stoppage or lockout through the Railway Labor Act, either imposing a deal or forcing workers to go back to work under the terms of the contract they just rejected.
I really believe that they're going to have a strike, and once the government steps in and shuts down the strike, I believe we're going to have a massive slowdown. And it's going to cost the economy about $3 billion a day for every day that there's a strike or a slowdown.
Threat of a strike comes as several railroads are seeing record profits. Unions argue those profits come at the expense of labor workers. If all 12 unions don't agree to the terms of a new contract, a full strike could happen in early December. Brody, CBN News.